Imagine a life where the odds are stacked against you at every turn. Such as physical abuse, poverty, racism, and failure. Now, imagine overcoming all that and more, becoming a U.S. Navy SEAL. A world-class ultra-endurance athlete, and one of the most mentally tough individuals alive. That's the story of David Goggins, a man who defied all limitations and achieved the impossible. In his book, Can't Hurt Me, Goggins takes us through his incredible life journey and reveals the key mindset shifts that helped him break through barriers, both mental and physical. This is not just a story of inspiration but a blueprint for resilience, mental toughness, and personal transformation. Early life, overcoming pain and adversity. David Goggins' early life was filled with hardship. Growing up in a violent home, he faced emotional and physical abuse from his father. His mother eventually escaped the situation, but Goggins continued to face challenges, including racial discrimination in a predominantly white community. As a young man, Goggins struggled with low self-esteem, obesity, and a lack of direction. He weighed nearly 300 pounds, had failed his attempts to join the military, and was working a dead-end job spraying for cockroaches. His life seemed to be going nowhere, but this is where his story begins to take a sharp turn. The accountability mirror. One of the pivotal moments in Goggins' journey was the accountability mirror. Standing in front of his bathroom mirror, he began confronting his flaws head-on. He wrote down harsh truths about himself, his weight, his lack of discipline, his failures, and stuck them around the mirror. This became his daily ritual, a tool for self-accountability that helped him move from denial into action. Key takeaways. Be brutally honest with yourself. The accountability mirror is a powerful concept that urges us to stop sugarcoating our lives. Goggins believes that only by accepting hard truths can we begin to change. This honesty set the foundation for his transformation. Turning point: joining the Navy SEALs despite all odds, Goggins decided to transform his life. He set his sights on becoming a Navy SEAL, one of the most elite and grueling military training programs in the world. But at nearly 300 pounds, Goggins wasn't even close to the physical requirements. Goggins pushed himself to lose over 100 pounds in just 3 months through extreme discipline and relentless effort. When he finally entered BUD/S, Basic Underwater Demolition/SEAL, training, he faced even more adversity, including injuries and self-doubt. Goggins failed his first 2 attempts to complete SEAL training but ultimately succeeded on his 3rd try, a testament to his resilience and willpower. Callous your mind. Goggins talks about callousing the mind in the same way you develop physical calluses through hard work. Every time we push past our limits and endure pain, our minds become stronger, more resilient. Goggins learned to embrace suffering as a tool for mental growth, urging us to stop avoiding discomfort if we want to grow. Mastering the 40% rule. One of the central ideas of Can't Hurt Me is the 40% rule. Goggins claims that when we think we've hit our limit, we're actually only at 40% of our true potential. Most people give up when they're tired or uncomfortable, but Goggins argues that we're capable of pushing far beyond that point if we can train our minds to keep going. He used this principle throughout his journey, whether it was running ultramarathons, becoming a Navy SEAL, or breaking the world record for the most pull-ups in 24 hours. He did 4,030. Each time his body wanted to quit, Goggins told himself he was only at 40% and kept pushing. Your limits are self-imposed. The 40% rule reminds us that most of our limitations are mental. Goggins' story teaches us to dig deeper, challenge our comfort zones, and understand that true growth happens when we push past the point of exhaustion. Overcoming the victim mentality. Another key lesson from Goggins' journey is the rejection of the victim mentality. He admits that life was unfair to him in many ways. He was abused, discriminated against, and failed many times. But instead of letting those experiences define him, he chose to take control. Goggins stresses that while we can't control many of the things that happen to us, we can control how we respond to them. Stop being a victim, take ownership. Goggins' message is clear: stop waiting for someone to save you, stop making excuses, and stop blaming your circumstances. No one is coming to help. If you want to change your life, it's up to you to do the hard work. Goggins' final message: the power of the uncommon among the uncommon. David Goggins didn't just aim to be average or even above average. His goal was to become the uncommon among the uncommon, striving to excel even within elite groups like the Navy SEALs or ultra-endurance athletes. For him, success isn't about being better than others but about continuously raising your own standards and always pushing for improvement. Never settle for mediocrity. Even if you're already successful, there's always room for growth. Goggins' final challenge to the reader is to keep striving, keep improving, and never become complacent. Can't Hurt Me is not just a book about physical endurance, it's a manifesto on mastering your mind and breaking through mental barriers. David Goggins shows us that with discipline, self-accountability, and a willingness to embrace discomfort, we can achieve extraordinary things. His life story serves as a powerful reminder that the biggest obstacles we face are often within ourselves. And with the right mindset, those obstacles can be overcome. Use this powerful summary to reflect on your own life. How much further can you push past your current limits? How can you adopt the mental toughness that Goggins lives by? Let these lessons inspire you to push beyond what you thought was possible and embrace the challenges that lie ahead.